Good day, everyone. Today, the title of our message is Reach the World, One Soul at a Time. First, let's read in 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 18. And all things are of God, who hath reconciled us to himself by Jesus Christ, and hath given to us the ministry of reconciliation. The verse talks about the role of Jesus Christ in reconciling humanity with God through his death, burial, and resurrection. And our responsibility as Christians to continue this worldwide mission. Are you willing to answer God's call? 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 18. To wit, that God was in Christ, reconciling the world unto himself, not imputing their trespasses unto them, and hath committed unto us the world of reconciliation. Paul is the apostle and the missionary of Gentiles. He is the one that God entrusted to us to preach us the ministry of reconciliation. But Paul did not have an easy life. He experienced many troubles throughout his life as an apostle. He experienced shipwreck. He experienced hunger. He experienced beaten by his own countrymen. And he experienced peril in land and in the seas. But today, in our time, Paul entrusted us the baton of the ministry of reconciliation. I have a question for you. Are you willing to answer God's call? You are to obey God's calling to soul winning by reaching out to people within your capacity, one soul at a time. In this modern world, modern era, we have different technologies that can help us reach even more souls. One of that is social media. We are immersed in that kind of technology. We are familiar to that. And we as experts, I dare say, we experts of that field, we can utilize that to reach one soul at a time. And we should remember, our ministry is global. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have an everlasting life. We all know as Christians that Christ died for us. And since Christ died for us, the whole world deserves of that salvation. And we as Christians are the ambassadors of Christ. Christ entrusted that ministry of reconciliation to us to preach, to reach out souls, one soul at a time. We unite as one, and we can make a bigger and more great accomplishments to reaching out people. And I have a story that I would like to tell you. One day, a man was walking along the beach. He noticed a boy picking something up. The boy gently throwing it into the ocean. Approaching the boy, he asked, "What are you doing?" The youth replied, "Throwing starfish back into the ocean. The surf is up and the tide is going out. If I don't throw them back, they'll die. Son, the man said, don't you realize there are miles and miles of beach, hundreds of starfish? You can't make any difference. After listening politely, the boy bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it back into the surf. Then, smiling at the man, he said, I made a difference, one at a time. The lesson of the story is the boy can make a difference in the lives of a few starfish according to his own capacity and resources. And in relation to that, we as Christians can make a difference in the lives of the people that we can reach one at a time. And in conclusion, reach the world one soul at a time.